Are you winning, son?
No, father. I can't even bring myself to unlock my PC. Playing games has become a chore at this point. It's all I've done for the past 7 years. That's all I know how to do. Is this funny? It doesn't feel like it. What the fuck?
Video games are probably one of my most favorite pastimes in the world. Next to summer lovin' with some Coronas and lime, I think video games are probably one of the most interactive things you can do on Earth in this day and age. And all video games date back to a time I like to call around the 7th page of the Bible. Back in like when there was 3 people on Earth, where old mate Jesus is walking on through the garden being like, hey yo, where the fuck the homies at? And Adam and Eve are hiding in a bush, butt-ass naked, like, please don't fucking find us, please don't fucking find us. And then some other shit happened. And then ever since then, we then got Pong, and now we have games like Valorant and World of Warcraft, and I can name so many different awesome games that so many different people play and enjoy. But the biggest thing that crossed my mind during this lockdown and pandemic is, have video games gotten shit?
Yeah, there it is!
I've been playing video games here and there since I was probably about 8 years old. I've always adored them in one way or another. Different genres, fucking farming simulators, shooters, adventure games, role-playing, you name it, I enjoy it. I'm a pretty easily pleased guy. Nowadays, you always see people comparing new games to old games. There's always going to be comparisons. People can never just be satisfied with something that comes out. They've always got to compare it. The Call of Duty franchise is an excellent example where people will always compare to Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 2. They're always like, this game is shit, back in my day. Like, people just talk so much shit. Over this past like month and a half, I've been playing so many more games and different varieties of games. I feel like a child again playing all these different genres. I've been going out of my way to check a different genre on Steam or like a marketplace of some sort. I always thought about, oh fuck. When playing these new games and these old games, things that started popping into my head. Obviously, the normal thoughts is, oh, the graphics look fucking horrendous. Think about the hardware that they had to run on. Like, fucking Mario 64 came out before I was born and still looks really good to this fucking day. It is phenomenal. And then games that come out on like the Switch, which I paid $600 for because my dumbass wanted to buy it day one because I'm a Nintendo fucking fanboy and Nintendo just keeps stealing my fucking money. And the Switch has games like Pokemon Sword and Shield, which don't even have good graphics. I went back and played it and it's just horrendous. It was so, like, it just looked terribly graphically. Something I always see on Twitter are people complaining about glitches or broken weapons or servers aren't working. And then along that, people say back in the day there weren't this many glitches. Have you played Mario 64? And my god, there are so many game-breaking glitches that you can literally finish Mario in like 5 or 6 minutes. So far into this video, you're probably thinking that, oh, James, you seem to be really fond of old games. I am. I'm a big fan of old games. But compared to new games, honestly, they're kind of shit.
Shut the fuck up!
Hold up. The complexity and the sheer power that goes into games these days to make them so realistic, to build up such a fantastic story in games such as Red Dead 2 and Last of Us, and games like Breath of the Wild, which have just mechanics that I go back to play 3 years later and have a wet dream every time Nintendo decides to leak Breath of the Wild 2. Holy shit, Miyamoto or whoever's in charge of it, give me the fucking... But these games that come out, yeah, it's once in a blue moon sometimes, but they are masterpieces that I play and I have a bunch of other friends that play for over 3 years now. These games that you always see people complaining about are kind of lower tier games in my opinion. By lower tier, I don't mean the amount of effort they put into the game. Game designers are one of the most hardworking people in the world, and I'll take that to the fucking grave. I've been doing a ton of research for this one video about game studios and game developers and publishers, and these publishers, like Activision, really bust developers balls about this. Like, holy shit, you think you get blue balls from a hot chick at a club at like 1 AM? No shot. Developers get their balls busted, sewn together, and then just torn apart again. And the worst part about it is, the publishers know about this and they promote it. They give companies more money when they can work on a shorter time frame. And if you don't work on that time frame, your game's not getting published. Literally, it's called the crunch in the industry. Like, what the fuck? Sounds like a gym. Just realized my pants weren't cuffed properly. So half this video, I'm gonna have weirdly cuffed shorts. Now recently, everyone's kind of feeling this, that there is a massive gaming drought. I mean, I'm just scrolling through Twitch, trying to find the next game to play. Ooh. And with there being a drought in video games and no one really knowing why there's bad games out and no one has a good game to play, you gotta think about it on this. Anyone can make a game now. It's insane. Before you had to have millions and millions of dollars, you had to be a huge gaming company to advertise, to make the game, to pump out a console that's compatible with the game. And then stupid games that, look, can be fun, all right? There's great YouTubers that make games like Danny, who made a game called Mart, and I was addicted to it. And then there's also games like Mr. Krabs Does Ketamine. What a fucking banging game. But then there's also, you know, shit games. People try really hard to like make a quick buck. Oh my God, what the fuck am I up to? A big thing now as well is the game everyone wants to play is what your favorite streamer's playing. All these Pokemon stands are playing Among Us and Valorant because she's, you know, gaming it out, looking cute. How does Nakey Jakey do this? He must go insane. And there's nothing wrong with that. She's enjoying it. I presume people are enjoying it. People are gonna play it. Look, in the end, video games are just another media that we, you know, consume. It's another movie. It's another book. It's another YouTube video. I mean, look at you now. Look at the timestamp down there. Look at that shit. Fuck, you're a piece of shit for wasting your life this long. But no, for real, it's just another media. And if you can just find enjoyment and not be so picky with the games, you'll actually have a really good time. If you're bored of games right now, get nostalgic. Nostalgia is the greatest drug of all time. You really like platformers, but Yooka-Laylee disappointed you, just like it disappointed me. Go back and play Banjo-Kazooie. That shit still feels great. You want to go back and play some classic Call of Duties, but there's hackers and no servers, and they're also 12 years old, so you won't actually find another player. Check out these PC clients that are exactly the same as those games, but with old fucks like you that just want to feel nostalgic again. MW2 has IW4X. BO2 and MW3 have plutonium, okay? There's many ways to fill your nostalgia. And if you're sick and tired of games, grab the nostalgia by the needle, inject it into your veins, and have a great night. Stop being so upset, play some video games, enjoy life while you have it, because let's be real, it's kind of shit. Thank you for watching. If you care about me, stick around for another 3 minutes or so while I spit some lovely shit at you. Thanks for watching. Good night. For those that have stayed and kind of watching me just for this last little bit before the end card shows up, first of all, you're probably one of two people. People that are originally subbed to my channel or my uni markers. If you're not aware, if you're the first one, this is more of a uni project. If you're a uni marker, you can click off now. There's literally nothing else related to the project. I'm just speaking to my subscribers. A couple things, I really enjoy these types of videos. I've been watching this guy called Nakey Jakey. I mentioned him in the video for ages. I'm addicted to him and he's been on a hiatus for a month and I needed something to fill that void. And since I couldn't find anyone, I decided to just make it myself. But essentially, like, I really enjoy these. And so if you're this far, leave a like, subscribe, all that shit. I say it, but really it does help. Please let me know if you like it. If you don't like it, let me know as well. If you think I should just stick to the other videos I do, tell me, okay? There's certain personalities that, you know, don't work well with essays. I'm a dumb fuck. I think there's an end card on the screen now. I just gotta stay here for a bit while it's up. What else? I don't know when the next video is gonna be. It's gonna be COD related, obviously, for those that care. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, you guys like my tap, by the way? I know it's kind of hard to see. I really like it. I want to get more. Oh, fucking hair. Gross.